Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. The 2025 Bajaj Maxima 100-seater might sound like an exaggeration at first, but this beast of a rickshaw is real and built for a purpose: mass mobility in the most compact form possible. Bajaj has long been a pioneer in the world of three-wheelers, especially in densely populated regions where roads are narrow, traffic is intense, and efficiency is king. With the Maxima 100-seater, they've taken their experience to a whole new level, creating a vehicle that challenges our traditional expectations of what a rickshaw can be. While it may look like an overgrown auto rickshaw, it's actually a highly engineered solution to urban and semi-urban public transport challenges. Let's begin with its design, because the first time you see the Maxima 100-seater, it's hard not to stare. At over 7 meters long and nearly 2.5 meters wide, this is no ordinary tuk-tuk. It's a stretched-out, reinforced version of Bajaj's Maxima platform, with an extended chassis and modular passenger sections built like train compartments. Its body is a mix of lightweight steel and high-strength plastic composites, helping to keep the weight in check while offering enough rigidity to handle 100 passengers, yes, 100 people in one go. Seating is arranged in parallel rows along the sides and in the center, similar to a minibus or troop carrier. The design prioritizes maximum human capacity without sacrificing too much comfort, especially for short to medium-range commutes. Under the hood, or more accurately beneath the rear compartment, lies a robust 900cc single-cylinder diesel engine. It's been tuned not for speed, but for torque and endurance. Generating around 25 horsepower and nearly 70 Nm of torque, this engine is mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox designed to handle constant load. The transmission is low-geared for excellent pulling power, especially helpful when fully loaded or driving uphill in hilly regions. Top speed is limited to around 45 to 50 km per hour, which is adequate for city and rural roads, but the real magic is in its ability to move a small crowd without complaint. One of the most unique aspects of the 2025 Maxima 100-seater is its tri-axle setup. Unlike traditional auto rickshaws with 3 wheels, this model uses 6 wheels, 2 front wheels for steering and 4 rear wheels for load distribution and balance. This gives it much better stability than a conventional rickshaw and allows it to handle heavy loads even on poorly maintained roads. The suspension is surprisingly well tuned, with reinforced coil springs at the rear and telescopic forks at the front. For a vehicle of this size and category, ride quality is more comfortable than you'd expect. Now, when it comes to the interior, don't expect luxury, but do expect practicality. The flooring is made of non-slip industrial-grade rubber, making it easy to clean and resistant to wear and tear. The seats are basic molded plastic benches with metal framing, and the ceiling is lined with heat-reflective material to minimize internal temperature. There are strategically placed ventilation slats along the sides, and some higher-spec variants offer optional battery-powered ceiling fans. While it's not air-conditioned, it's designed to be as airy and breathable as possible given the crowd it carries. The driver's cabin is isolated from the passenger area, a welcome feature for both safety and operational convenience. The cockpit is simple but effective: an analog speedometer, fuel gauge, and a small digital display for distance traveled and service alerts. There's also a public address system that allows the driver or conductor to communicate with passengers, a necessity for managing such a large group. Safety features include hydraulic drum brakes on all 6 wheels, high-mounted LED tail lamps, and optional rear-view cameras for better visibility during reversing or tight maneuvers. Fuel efficiency is quite impressive, especially when you consider what this vehicle is doing. On average, the Maxima 100-seater delivers around 18 to 20 km per liter under full load conditions. Given that it can transport 100 people in one trip, this equates to a staggeringly low per-person fuel cost. There's even a CNG variant available in select markets, which lowers running costs and emissions even further. Bajaj has also hinted at an upcoming electric version, which could redefine mass mobility in congested cities where pollution is a serious issue. In terms of performance, don't expect it to sprint or overtake anything on the highway. This is a utility machine built for consistency, not speed. What it does excel at is low-speed torque, smooth clutch engagement, and the ability to start from a standstill without strain, even when it's at full capacity. It's designed to stop frequently, handle abrupt starts, navigate through narrow alleyways, and maneuver around parked vehicles and potholes. With a turning radius of just over 6.5 meters, it's surprisingly agile for something its size. One of the most impressive selling points of the Bajaj Maxima 100-seater is its cost-effectiveness. For transport operators and fleet owners, this vehicle presents a brilliant return on investment. Instead of running 2 or 3 separate rickshaws, you can consolidate into one and reduce operational overhead, one engine to maintain, one driver to pay, and one vehicle to fuel. It also helps ease congestion by replacing multiple smaller vehicles with one larger unit. This is particularly useful in industrial zones, rural schools, pilgrimage sites, and even large housing societies where large groups need to be transported on a regular basis. From a societal perspective, the Maxima 100-seater has the potential to democratize public transport. In places where buses can't reach due to narrow roads, and traditional rickshaws are too small for peak hours, this becomes the middle ground solution. It's rugged enough for village roads and versatile enough for urban slums. NGOs, government transport agencies, and private contractors are already exploring its use for school runs, factory shifts, and public health outreach. It's also worth noting that Bajaj has focused on durability. The Maxima 100-seater has been stress-tested under extreme conditions, desert heat, monsoon flooding, rough terrains, and its modular parts are easy to replace and widely available across South Asia and Africa. The parts sharing with other Maxima models ensures that maintenance costs stay low and availability remains high. Bajaj's vast service network further enhances the ownership experience, making it a reliable workhorse that's backed by solid after-sales support. At the end of the day, the 2025 Bajaj Maxima 100-seater is a niche product solving a very real problem. It's not flashy. It's not fast. But it is incredibly functional. It offers a smart, scalable, and surprisingly well-thought-out approach to group transport in regions where affordability and capacity outweigh luxury and speed. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't turn heads for its looks but earns respect for what it accomplishes. Whether you're looking at it from a logistics, social development, or urban planning perspective, the Maxima 100-seater is a testament to Bajaj's ability to innovate within the constraints of real-world transportation challenges. And in that sense, it might just be one of the most important vehicles of its kind on the road today.